Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I am on a little bit of a high because I just came from the gym, so I've been having back issues, so I decided to try to do some yoga to help alleviate the pain, and I thought it could go both ways. It could help or it could hurt, but it actually helped. But anyway, I went to the gym this morning, and guess who was right next to me? Neil Patrick Harris from How I Met Your Mother was there. Oh my God, I am a huge fan. It's like my top three. Something's popping up. I'm having like a little trouble. I'm still, like, getting back into the groove of Facebook Lives, by the way. But anyway, Neil Patrick Harris, he's Barney on How I Met Your Mother. Oh, my God, so funny. And I didn't say anything because I felt like that would be, like, a little rude. And my friends were working the front desk, and they said that they think it's a little rude, too. The guy's just trying to work out. But it was definitely him, and he was definitely an arm's length away from me. And I'm on a little bit of a high because of that. I love New York City. You just never know who you're going to run into. It's like amazing. But that's my little story of the day. So just waiting for a couple other people to come on. So Facebook Live has like all of these new buttons, but I don't want to hit anything because I don't want to end the broadcast by accident. Like it has like a person and it has like a plus, like somebody's trying to join, but my profile is not private, so I mean anyone can join. So I'm a little confused. But hopefully they'll catch the replay if somebody can't get on. So yeah. All right, I'll wait, should I wait? I do want a lot of people on here. I love when people are live. Again, if you can share this, if it resonates with you, please do. All right, I'm going to start. So I told myself every time I started a live, I would introduce myself. So my name is Justine. What do? I help people get spiritually connected, empower their intuition, and help heal themselves and create a life of emotional freedom. That's the main thing. I'm also myself an intuitive empath. If you don't understand what that means or you want more clarity around that, please reach out. But I also specialize in highly sensitive people. I talk about them all the time. It is a trait where you have a very sensitive nervous system. And also empaths, which, I mentioned that I was, but it's somebody that is an HSP, but it's an escalated version. Like I said, reach out if you don't understand. But I deal with that with mentorship. I know it's like a little hard to manage your emotions. It's extra hard if you're an HSP or an empath. So I really concentrate on those types. And I also do in different intuitive healing modalities. So I actually read angel cards for my oracle deck, and I actually do crystal healing as well. So if you're interested in any of that, please reach out. Every time I do a live, I'm going to put a link to my scheduler if you want to kind of talk and on a free consultation. I'm always available. So we can talk about any of those services. So, or if you even want to chat and see if we'd be good to work together. Whichever. I'm open. I can talk about this stuff all day. So anyway, okay. So today, I'm going to kind of keep it quick. I know sometimes when I say that, I don't keep it quick. But I wanted to talk about 3 different ways of clearing energy in a room, negative energy, right? So if you're just tuning in to me, you know that I'm very sensitive to energy. I don't really believe in good or bad energy. I believe in positive and negative. And if you feel energy deeply, you can walk into a room and the negative energy can hit you right in the face, right? So it could be really difficult to operate under those circumstances, right? So in my world over here, I actually subletted my place for about 3 months, and somebody else was in my space for that amount of time. And when I got back, I had to do a couple of things because I felt it was a guy, so it was like a lot of masculine energy. He took a few things from me. A couple of things were broken in my apartment. That's a whole nother story. But I had to take the necessary steps to kind of cleanse that energy and get it back to it feeling like my place. It's very important to feel at home at your home. We've all had that feeling where we've been somewhere and we don't really feel like it's ours. The feeling of home is really important. It's a grounding thing. So I really think that bringing up this topic today is actually super important. So, okay, so we'll get into it. So the first one is sage. So I actually bought it the other day. I haven't done it yet, actually. But this is what it really looks like. I bought this in Whole Foods around the corner. Sage is a kind of herb, I believe, and so you just light, it's very simple, you just light the ends, and what I like to do, I've done it before, is just, take it up and down. I do a vertical kind of movement in the corners of my apartment, and what I do is I actually call upon Archangel Michael to just clear the negative energy from there. So I kind of do a double whammy there, right? So up and down, I say, Archangel Michael, please clear the negative energy from this space. Something along those lines. And then I find that I feel a little bit more positive after that. So that is something that has always been foolproof for me. Foolproof. And I definitely highly recommend it, for sure. Okay, so the next thing, I'm actually a certified crystal healer. Crystals have been something that has changed my life for the better. They are extremely healing. If you're an empath, you need these for protection. I'm telling you, there was a point where I got a little too attached to it. I would not go out without a crystal on my neck. I was paranoid about it. But you can survive without the crystals, but they are such a healing modality that is something that has definitely worked for me in a holistic, natural way. So what I do is I do two things. I put the crystals in the corners of my room to make what I call a crystal grids are one thing, but I call this a crystal grid too. I'm kind of making up my own language here. But basically, I do it for my room, and I also do it for my bed. So I actually put a crystal at the each corners of my bed. So I'm actually sleeping in something that has protective, positive energy. So not only in my home, when I'm sleeping in my bed. So that actually works as well. And also, I always recommend, if you work with me, if you want to do a crystal healing session, I always recommend, I have them right here, the natural crystals. So this right here, look at how beautiful this is, honestly. Did you ever see anything more beautiful? Seriously, look at this. Okay, so this is actually an amethyst, and I bought this in Montreal. I bought this in Canada. I found it in a store, and I thought it was very, very, it was a beautiful piece, so I got ahead and purchased it. But you see how natural it is? This was actually just cracked open, not touched by man, really just natural. And I find that these have the most healing. I feel I even gave it to a friend one time. I said, put it on your chest. Tell me if you feel anything. She felt it immediately. It was insane. So, yay, thanks for the hearts. Got some amethyst lovers up in here. All right, anyway. So, this is a natural one. This is another one. This is rose quartz. This is a beauty right here. Look at this. Look at this piece. This is so beautiful. I can't even stand it. I really can't. This is the stuff that excites me. This is awesome. But you notice how this is natural as well. Look at the natural, I guess, what's the word? Crevice I'm looking for? But natural. Most positive energy from this. And then there are the tumbled ones. So this one is actually this is super special to me. This was given to me by a former coworker who we went to go see, John of God, who's he's this healer. You guys should look into him. I'll put the link in the, I'll put a YouTube link in the comments. He's freaking awesome. Okay, he cures people from blindness, deafness, cancer, all this crazy stuff, and it was amazing. He healed me from a lot of emotion, he helped me heal from a lot of emotional issues that I had, and I saw him about a year and a half, no, maybe like just over a year ago now. But anyway, she bought me this, and it was blessed by John of God, and I absolutely love this one. But if you can tell, it's tumbled, right? So like it's cut by man, right? Like look at the difference, right? So this one's a little bit more natural, but this one actually comes to I guess the word is a cone. There is a word for it, I forgot, but it comes to a point which is really beautiful. I've worn this on necklaces before, but this is a really beautiful piece, but I do find more healing properties come from the natural types. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Okay, and the third thing, which I'll admit, I actually haven't been too much into it. I was actually introduced to it by my uncle. So my uncle is an interior designer, and when I first moved into my place, I didn't know how to rearrange the furniture. And then he brought up the word feng shui to me. And I never knew that it could have healing properties, and it's pretty amazing. I've only dabbled into it a little bit, but he did his thing. And honestly, the way that everything is set up in my house, in my apartment, sorry, I live in New York, I don't have a house. But everything that is set up, it's set up in a way that has a purpose. And when I keep things, and this is also key, when I keep things super clean, when I work from my desk instead of working from my bed, everything seems to be a little bit more positive, and there's more positive energy flowing, and I can get more work done. I swear it's a thing. You should definitely try it. I love it. I mean, I swear by it. So I do want to get more into feng shui, but I definitely wanted to add that in here as something that can be used to bring positive energy to the space that you're in. So definitely look into that. Maybe I'll look into it a little bit more and do a whole live about it. Like, I'm all about, right? I'm a spiritual coach, right? So I like talking about everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm into it all. I'm open-minded to it all. So maybe we'll do a live about that. That's actually really cool. So Cool. This was so exciting. I feel like I just kind of breezed through it because I was in the flow. But yeah, so I'll be doing the saging today. It's really inexpensive. Like I said, I got this in Whole Foods in the holistic section, but you can go to a metaphysical store and get it. There's got to be one by you. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. Actually, you know what? You could probably get it on Amazon. Amazon has everything. So yeah, it's just sage, S-A-G-E. Definitely a really, really great tool for clearing out any negative energy, for sure. So those three things was the sage, the crystals, and then feng shui. So hopefully you guys have learned something here today. Thank you for joining me. I am coming down my high from seeing Neil Patrick Harris at the gym. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's the little things, guys. You know what I mean? It's the little things. So, okay, thanks for joining. I am going to put a link to, I think I mentioned John of God, and then I'm going to put a link to my scheduler if you want to talk about anything we talked about today, or you want to schedule some time with me, go right ahead. I'm so happy to hear from everybody. So yeah, I think that's it. All right, have a great, say Wednesday? Yeah, have a great Wednesday and enjoy. Hopefully you learn something and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.